The year was 2054, my mission was clear to rescue and destroy. Once our blackbird was outside in his atmosphere, we traveled 3 light years to battle the mutant horned toads, escape with our people and explode their small planet into granite. We panicked when shifting through asteroids, trying to find designs to city stars and hidden roads. We saw faces of androids, charged, prepared for war. We put on our spacesuits, ready for dispute, and teleported through the door of the constellations in our core.
Weightless, strapped into a spaceship. As I sit here, I wonder to myself, how did we all create this? From the radio to the infrared to the X-ray, from the ultraviolet to the radar to the gamma ray, from the capsule to the probe to the lunar modulation, from the constellations, their navigation and exploration. Cause in the year 2054, we explored from ceiling to floor. We disappeared like steam when the away team beamed to the scene.
Infinite hydrogen atoms beneath, creating an inanimous burning fire to lift off and release free. All polarity forces, my unit makes a locked-on course. We're sent to penetrate and investigate an energy force at the end of Orion's belt, a mission of the highest security. Armed heavily with weaponry, a unit of solar arrow snipers climbing through asteroid fields and star clusters reflecting like wolf spiders. How you can imagine it deeper in space, as we're embraced by gravity, moving endlessly with pure energy.
This alien bar that I'm drinking in, there's only a few humans. Most of the men and the women were covered with mechanical limbs. I caught this cyborg under his chin as the lights went dim. I lifted him clean off the floor and he tried to grab my shin. He ended up needed a medic, I don't regret it, the future's looking grim. As the doctor examined his skull, he saw that part of it caved in. His head cracked when he hit the ground, although he was up now. I don't know how, but he swung right for my brow. So I weave and duck because I do not give a fuck. And when I came up, I hit him twice in his gut. Backward he staggered like he was sipping on lager. Then all of a sudden his hand turned into a dagger. I needed protection, cause he was walking this direction. I didn't want no connection with his hand in my midsection. Aim, sharp as a razor, I shot him with my laser emitting phaser. Better sooner than later, he got taken out like Darth Vader.
Our ship is constructed of a natural aura, golden eagle closest and experimental euphoria. Optical to pick infinite space, no traces of life faceless, but senses sense density. As thick as the center of gravity, luminosity surpasses eardrums collapse, aching like severe cavities. Rapidly we move, light speed is attained. Mainframe suggests we're traveling through a Magellanic cloud of half-eclipsed crescent in connection. Enormous energy clutching our fate, deeper and deeper we relate. Sight loss, fright, panic, havoc, circulatory spiral, spinning, floating and drifting. Stifting endless enormous pressure of squashing and squeezing, personifying and crushing, twisting us and hurling us, we remain. Returning inanimate and infinite, internally enlightened. And we pass through back to the beginning of our essence. The presence of pure energy is among us. To the end of our journey as we dock, feeling proud, the first to pass through a black hole paradox.
Flash, Nebula, Rain Man, this is Space Ranger. I'm calling for assistance, man. It's getting crazy as fuck. Send in the extraordinary military. There are more troops than we thought when we swooped down to that spot. On lava rocks, the force is blocked by electromagnetic fields. We yield and see until genetic replicas step into us. Look pathetic, so I spit shooting stars are energetic. Once they're injected and infected, they spaz like epileptic. Circuit boards dismantled, the away team's hard to handle. Styles interchangeable, drink tanks of space gas and spit flammable substance. If the campus malfunctions, mutated brains were busting open, exploding. I started running with emotion with the lethal potion to get my people unfrozen. From the wizard goblin, I spotted my flames rain like a blizzard, but he dodged me. Jumped off the wall like a lizard, I loaded with the laser shotgun. Opened his lungs, blood dripping from his tongue, but he wasn't done. It's the first round of his first pounds of pressure to his crown. Got my people off the burial ground, escaped from town. The blackbird was nowhere to be found. The goblin threw me down on my back, it was throbbing. I thought there was no way to stop him. He grappled his Adam's apple and shackled his rib cage. Cut his stomach open with solar blades. Put grenades in his legs, stomped shit like a parade. Fried his grade like eggs, he tried to beg as I left him dead and kept his head as a souvenir. Dispersed in the atmosphere, these pioneers all survived the war in 2054 and be alive to fight if there's more.